You have to unmute yourself. Bill, unmute yourself. So today's
Here we
We
go.
are live. We are live.
we can never figure out how to unmute ourselves, which might be a good case for Nata.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm trying to adjust this the correct way. No, I don't like y'all like that. I
You're,
like
you're,
you
you're,
like that.
you're like
There
the
you
guy from 300.
What's Are you not entertained?
Are
What's
you
up,
not
BQ?
entertained?
Look at this. YouTube and Twitch right now. I just got an alert.
And Facebook.
Facebook.
Yes, live
What
right
the?
now on Facebook. Yes.
And everybody
Yes.
can chat like in this window right here. I guess
Yes,
somewhere
you
over
can.
here. Wherever it's at.
Yes, yes,
Nice.
yes. Welcome to the Three Great Nerds. And I'm going to hit this song right here.
Better be
Like
good.
and subscribe. I have no idea what it is.
It's gone now.
Yeah, feeling good. I like that. I need something to pump me up right quick.
Did you say Philly?
I said feeling me. I said no, I ain't say Philly, but I don't mind talking Philly. He had a good draft over the weekend.
They weren't too
I'm
bad.
happy. I'm
They weren't
happy.
too bad. Tampa
I
picked
am.
up some good guys. And being right next to Jacksonville, I'm just embarrassed for them. Like, is there if a team goes out there like the old school Lakers, right, and the old Bulls when it was just a dynasty, is there an opposite of that? Is it anti-dynasty?
Yeah, they're
Because
called the Sacramento. They're called the
Jacksonville
Sacramento
Jag
Kings or the New York Jets.
or Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Jets actually, I think, had a good draft. I mean,
Actually, they did.
We don't normally talk sports on this show, but the
Yeah.
draft was kind of prevalent over the weekend, even though we didn't
Yeah.
watch all of it.
Well, I
some
kind
guys-
of watched all of it. Yes, I'm a big draft guy. Yeah, I like the draft.
That's a lot, man. That's overwhelming. There's a lot of shit going on at draft. Like,
you're waiting,
I'm-
you're waiting, and you're waiting, and yeah. Someone
Yeah.
talked about the Cowboys. I did like how Jerry. Oh, can I turn up my mic?
oh, look at this, Cowboys.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, Jerry Jones did show like their entire draft board to like the public, so that was pretty hilarious.
That's because that's what he do.
Who's worse? Who's worse, Cowboys or Jacksonville?
Cowboys.
Everybody hates the Cowboys.
Well, I mean, they're just not a well-coached team right now.
Well, neither is Jacksonville.
Well, Jackson hasn't been well-coached since Tom Coughlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we digress. I guess we should get into it.
Yeah. Well,
What was our first topic? Fantastic Four guy.
I'm not
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic Four. This isn't
Is
a
that-
4.
it looks like a force. It's
Yeah,
an A.
it's just an A.
It's a crooked A. It's
Yeah.
kind of crooked.
It's because I'm leaning. That's because I only have one shoe. That's because I only have one shoe on right now.
I lean like a cholo.
So somebody just said, watch Sean Payton go to the Cowboys.
That's probably going to happen.
That would be pretty interesting.
Oh, that would be. That would be.
But some Philly fans won't like that because that means your chances go.
No, I don't. It's still
Yeah.
the Cowboys. Still the Cowboys. So I'm all good.
All right. What's our first
Anyway,
topic?
let's go into the first topic. Let's see.
Oh, first of all, hey, you know what? We're all friends here. Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Did absolutely nothing. kind of just hung out with the parents and checked on them and did my thing there. But other than that, I just like slept all weekend.
I'm laughing at the comment right now.
Yeah, I
the
am
first
too.
topic should be Johnny Depp in the mattress.
He, somebody's getting some echo. I think it's this guy here. Here. This
It's
guy.
not this guy.
It's yeah. Watch. Echo. There. Echo. It's you. Look at that.
You were echoing
All right.
before.
I had a good weekend. Actually, you know what? Today I went to the gym with my wife. I said I'm going to start working out again. I got to get these back up again. My goal is to get in shape and then challenge Kevin Nash to a fight.
Oh,
He's in
That'll
Daytona. I'm calling him out right now. Kevin Nash, me, you, squared circle for the title of Big Sexy.
okay. I can see that working.
Yeah.
I can see that working. Okay, who's giving the?
You.
We're waiting
All
for
right.
you.
I'm not going to move. Let's go.
All right, so B Cubed. Let's give him a shout out. He's got his own streaming going on. He just did an event where he was playing a game. Every time he died, he shaved his head. So he's bald now.
They got my due. That's good. And what's different?
So yeah, Johnny Depp.
Are we going to go there first?
Yep.
Yeah,
we're
let's
hitting
do it.
that Let's do Johnny Depp.
We got to do Johnny Depp.
Hey,
First.
before we start on that, can I say I'm gonna try to get this catching on, and maybe on our Twitter or Facebook we could do a hashtag. But now it's like when you're driving home, you just had some coffee, you get that little bit of bubble gut going on. You're gonna be like, "Oh crap, I'm Amber Turdin right now. I'm Amber Heardin right now. I got to get home." Like if you get pulled over by the cops, he's like, "Hey, why were you speeding?" Sorry, officer. Got an Amber Heard. He's like, "Go ahead. Have a nice day.
Keep going.
Wash your hands when you're done."
Yeah, please wash your hands. Because if you don't, that's nasty. So I'm just adding that in. That's my PSA for today.
Yeah.
That should be everybody's PSA since they were 5.
Yeah. Wash your hands after you use the restroom. If not, it's nasty. Anyway.
So Depp in Disney. So if Disney apologized to Depp, should he go back and be Jack Sparrow? It doesn't sound like he is open to that. So I'll say no. Just laid a herd. That's awesome.
Later heard.
Oh, it's good.
Oh,
I
that's
think,
good.
You know what?
On Twitter.
Here's the thing, right? They, God, that echo's killing me, man. Here's the thing: if Disney apologizes for him and lets him come back, it's going to be huge for that movie. Like if they put out there and said, "Hey, Johnny Depp's coming back as Jack Sparrow," people are going to lose their ever-loving minds, and it's probably going to make as much money as the first couple did. Now, if I was Johnny Depp, I would do it, but then I would get some of this. Like, you guys owe me a favor, straight up. Now,
Ticket receipts, things like that.
yeah, like a percentage, I don't know if there's like a stock option. Like you get paid to be there, but then you get a percentage of action figures and whatever else they sell. But on the other side, 3 million people signed a petition to kick Amber Heard out of Aquaman 2. Do you think they take her off?
They'll just cut her scenes. I mean, how much is she going to be in it? I mean,
How you gonna? They got to reshoot all that. She's technically his love interest. I mean, she was in a lot of the first Aquaman, right?
Yeah, it's definitely. But like, look at how Hollywood responded to like these allegations. It wasn't like innocent until proven guilty. It was like Depp is a piece of crap, and literally, well, speaking of crap, Amber Turdin. But look how Hollywood just rushed to defend her against him, and it turns out that, yeah. So I think Hollywood's gonna like just dig in and say, nope, we're gonna still do it.
Well, you know why? right? I mean, look, let's cut all the BS out right now, right? Being a dude sucks sometimes because it doesn't matter. Like, there's actual real victims out there of abuse that Amber Heard just basically pulled a rug out from under,
BQ's taking my
right?
entire space too, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, BQ, we're giving you a lot of advertising.
That's good, man. But if you're a guy and she came out and she says he's hitting me, you're guilty until proven innocent in this world. That's just how it is. People are not objective about it anymore because let's and do I kind of blame Disney? Yes, Disney sucks. Okay, but let's look at it this way. Let's say if they did put him in the next movie and it did turn out that he was beating the shit out of Amber Turd, right? Then what do they do? Then they'll have the whole thing that WB's got now with her 3 million people saying get her out of the movie. I don't know why she's in there. Aquaman doesn't have a love interest, does he? It's freaking Aquaman.
I mean, he does, but like in the comics, like she dies, she's killed like 500 times, like his kid is killed 500 times. At this point in time, who really knows?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna take her out because it's just
I think they should. They should just do a bunch of reshoots. You know who they should replace her with? Scarlett Johansson.
there you go, like that.
What are you rolling your eyes for, man? Tell
He
me,
doesn't.
Scarlett Johansson.
He doesn't like Scarlett Johansson.
She's cool and all. I'm just tired of her. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. And they messed up the Black Widow thing. So
I know, but she sued. She don't want to. She got nothing to do with Disney. She might as well go to the other side and do some DC stuff.
I like DC more or better than Marvel. I've always been a DC guy. Their movies suck, but I mean,
really,
Comic book wise, I'm a DC guy. Movie wise, I lean towards Marvel. Well,
I've
well,
always been a
Marvel's
Marvel
good.
guy. I've always been a Marvel guy. Fantastic Four, X-Men. I mean Hulk. I mean it just Daredevil. I mean I don't know. It's they're more human to me. The only human type person I related to was Batman. Other than that, the rest of them were like larger than life. I just didn't click into DC like that.
Well, DC, like I like the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad, which both of those movies have been just wonderful. Yes. Can you pull that rating out of the bag that you did last week?
oh, the box.
Yeah.
I got my rating box right here.
Yeah,
For
get the
hold on.
yeah,
You said you wanted Suicide Squad.
yes.
Oh gosh.
Right, yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Um. I mean, I like the characters. Like I like the Batman family. I like Suicide Squad. Checkmate was cool. I mean, I didn't like
Deadpool.
Superman.
Marvel.
Deadpool's Marvel. But I mean, I did like a lot of DC, and the reason I like DC was primarily because of Batman. Like, I like Spider-Man and I like Wolverine and Deadpool. I would say are my three favorites. Well,
Yeah,
I used to like Moon Knight, but yeah, that's
and Punisher.
Oh
Punisher
yeah,
was cool
Punisher.
too.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I've got right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start this one.
Yeah, it just
Nice.
seemed like it just seemed like Marvel.
Border Crossing.
It just seemed like Marvel was more, actual,
Marvel
connection.
stories are better now. Well, I mean, Spider-Man was always like human because
Yeah.
he was always getting beat up. Like Bruce Wayne is sort of hard to, you know, feel sorry for a billionaire. Well, I mean, you feel bad about his parents, but I I just like Batman stories, like the old school one, which brings up, we did lose a good one this week. Neil Adams, he created Ra's al Ghul and a bunch of other things. He's sort of the dark character of the Batman that we see nowadays. That's attributed to Neil Adams. So it's kind of sad that he has passed away. Um, but yeah, I like I like the Atom too. That when he's like 5 feet 5 inches tall and like would run around, fight cobras and things like that. I always thought that was cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Adam's cool.
To give
Oh,
shout out to whoever this Facebook user is, but we must.
It
know
don't really
them.
show names on it, does it?
Not on that one, no. It don't.
Yeah, we might know who that is.
Yeah, we must know. We might know
Who'd win in a fight, Adam or Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
No,
You didn't even think about that. You
No,
just
no.
said it.
Adam. Adam can control his powers with his mind. Like Ant-Man has to do the and like
Yeah.
Adam has complete and utter control, and he can punch someone and like punch like a hole in their head.
Yeah, thank you. Got somebody that agrees with me. All right, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
Hey, customer's always right. You don't sit there.
I don't know. It would be fun though. But I think because Ant-Man has all the, it's like it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work.
yeah, because he has like technical glitches. Like Adam can grow tall, like he normally goes small. The other cool thing about Adam is he can travel through the phones. Like he can go into the phone, ride the particles, and go to the other side. So
Man, okay. I need that. People always ask what you want, like a superpower. Flying, everybody says laser eyes, bullshit. I want to be like Adam now, because whenever I get some dumbass calling me about my car warranty, I'm gonna shrink down, and my phone, and I'm gonna pop out, and it's like, ugh.
Look at you. I'm here now. Now tell me about my warranty.
there
Yeah,
you
what?
go. See,
Sometimes I answer. I'm like, what car? Which car? You don't know? I had a dude call me up last week. I wish there's no way to record your phone calls on your cell phones. You guys know how to do that?
Yes, there is a way.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to talk about it offline because I couldn't.
If you have an iPhone, you can.
Well, I don't have an iPhone because I'm a man.
Nah,
Sorry. But calls me up. I said, you know what? I'm sitting in my truck. I'm very late for today. I answered it, and it was some guy named Agent Steve.
Agent Steve.
Agent Steve from Homeland Security. He had the thickest Indian accent I've ever heard in my life. This is Agent Steve. I was like, oh, cool, Agent Steve, how you doing? He goes, well, we found a bag or a box coming from Mexico with money in it. I'm like, sweet.
Send it to me.
Why you just send it to me? Why'd you stop it? That's free cash.
It's
that's
money.
It's gas money, dude. And he's like, well, there were some other drugs. I'm like, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about marijuana, fentanyl? What we got? Cocaine from Colombia? And he just repeated everything I said. Everything. I just had everything in there. And I'm like, look, Agent Steve, who knows about this? And he said, just him. I was like, send me the money and we can resell that drugs. We can resell them right now. And we can just split the profit. And he's like, you could put the drugs in your ass. And he hung up on me. I was like, oh. So now I'm going to find a way to record my phone calls, and this is going to be content. Because I'm going to just troll these little bastards from across the water.
It all depends on what I'm doing
like
that day.
Wasn't like that Jersey Boys or something? They would do their crank calls.
Oh, Jerky Boys. Jersey Boys was the musical.
Yeah, no, Jersey Boys was a musical, dude.
I was like, that was
like Jersey Boys. You're going to sing and dance for me? Yeah, you're going to sing and dance?
I ain't going to sing and dance for you.
You don't sing and dance? You're not a double threat?
I do love the Jerky Boys. Hello. Are you washing your ass?
Frank Rizzo.
Ah, the snake bit me in my eye. Ah! Frank Rizzo. Yes.
Frank Rizzo was awesome.
That was great.
All right. We got a new subscriber. Outstanding.
Fantastic.
Oh, where? YouTube, Facebook?
No,
Twitch?
on YouTube. Hot dog. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
Keep it going.
All right, so I know our next topic is Moon Knight, but I can do this in 3 seconds. Don't watch it.
Oh, really?
The total count now is what? 5 episodes?
5 episodes.
We got 5
and
now.
like 3 minutes what we've seen Moon Knight in. So
12 minutes. 12 minutes total of actual Moon Knight footage.
Yeah, it's Yeah, I mean, oh, they pull on your heartstrings because the two personalities. Yeah, it sucks. Like it's don't watch it. I, I've been forced to watch it, so you don't have to. So don't watch it.
Well, I will say his acting was pretty decent. That's the only thing I can say. The story itself, I'm just like, I mean, I give him credit on his
Acting
acting.
is great.
Hey,
I give him credit on his acting,
I've
but
got something in the box for him.
but the story
Give me
is
the
just.
box. Give me the box. Box,
Ready?
box
I'll say
rating. Box
this:
rating. Box rating.
preparation.
Because you need to put this on their buttholes because they suck. Now, look at that. It's burning.
Yeah, it
Put
was.
it back.
It was. I'll say that. I mean, this one to me had a better story, but I mean, but overall,
That should have been the first episode.
yeah. If it would, this would have been the first episode. It would have been higher.
It should have been the first episode,
But
and that's how you're introduced to them.
yeah,
Or it's just it's too late.
they
Like
saved
it's
they
too
saved
little.
it to the end to try to do the ta-da! Look, he has problems. It's like by
Well, I
now,
mean,
by now you made me go 4 episodes to figure this out. No, his mother beat him.
5.
Or five. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
it,
his
it,
mom beat
and
him.
and Randall doesn't really die. Randall's actually like a villain, super villain to him.
Yeah, it just.
It yeah. Don't watch it. It sucks. Like
But man, I will say this episode was watchable. The rest of them were boring. I was asleep. I'm telling you, I've had to
this
watch it
one
more than
was
one time.
this one
This
was
one,
fast forward, fast
I
forward,
actually
fast forward.
actually sat there and went, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm at least getting a story now."
It
I
was
mean,
fast forward.
but
It was
other
the
than that,
fast
the rest
forward
of them,
story. It was not. I mean, it was better than the other stuff, but it was
yeah,
still. It's still an F. Like it's
yeah.
still.
I mean, it's
It
still
was.
an F. I'm just saying
It's
it was
still.
more This episode was more entertaining than all the other four.
That's not saying much,
Seriously, I mean, it's not
but
saying much. I'm just saying it was though.
Bill, turn up
You know
that
what I'm
rating again. Turn up the rating. Turn up the box. Turn it up. Turn it up. It's just wow. Preparation X. Yeah, that's big.
it's an SH.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
X one, you don't want to get X. That's too much. You got to get a prescription.
Yeah, it was just. I mean,
It's
I
so
don't
bad.
know. It makes me wonder what they're actually thinking about when they come up with these stories. Again,
They have no
somebody's in the
plan. They have no
somebody's in
plan.
the boardroom and somebody's saying, "Hey, this is what we can do. We can make Moon Knight."
No, I'll tell you,
Somebody's
they
doing this.
they break out the Marvel encyclopedia that you can buy at the store, and they're like, "Look, we got to milk this for all we got right now." So they just probably just flip through it, and they say, "All right, tell me when to stop." They're like Moon Knight. Everybody here this Moon Knight character. He throws a boomerang, and they're like, "We'll just." All right, you write it. Don't read the comics. Just kind of like
Yeah,
Google
wing
it.
it.
Go on Wikipedia. Go on Wikipedia. You don't need to know the content or anything what it's about before you write the story. And let's
Wing
not
it.
actually show him
Yeah,
actually as Moon Knight.
that's not
Imagine, imagine going to see Batman. Imagine you go see Batman, right? Because 5 episodes. That's 5 hours worth of footage film. All right.
Yeah, right.
Imagine going through 3 hours of Batman and dude don't even dress up as Batman.
Well, Batman 1989 was sort of like that. It was probably like 30 minutes that we see Batman in that movie, but
It's still,
it's still. But we
it's
at
still a
least
good
were.
movie.
But yeah, we were still entertained by the Joker, Kim Basinger. I forget the other guy's name. It-
Michael Keaton.
No,
Michael, what's his name?
Robert
Jack
Wall,
Nix.
Jack Nicholson. But I mean, we were entertained throughout
Yeah.
the whole movie. Like Moon Knight, there's like, I mean, it was sort of cool to see like the background, even though they totally messed up the history. I think they're trying to make it too realistic, like with the multiple personalities. Like and it's just like
Dude, this
he
is
was
TV.
dead. He was
We
dead.
don't need realistic.
Right.
We don't need to follow the comics. This is TV.
Well, they should like be sort. I don't mind if
It
they
was
make
bad,
adjustments to like the TV, like Spider-Man: No Way Home. Hey, they could have gone like the way where like he erases everyone's memory, but you know how he erases everyone's memory? He makes a deal with the devil. I don't think that'll go well with you know
Oh,
half of the country.
same thing as how the Civil War started. And
But if he made a deal with the devil, like who would play Kathleen Kennedy's character?
I don't know. That's a great question. I
Oh,
mean,
she do it herself.
we got 28 days to Obi-Wan, so
Woohoo!
so
Oh my God! Might as well
so
change the bottom. I think we're done with Moon Knight.
yeah, we're done with Moon Knight. 28 days to Kathleen Kennedy, and perhaps me going, holy crap, I'm canceling Disney Plus now. Um,
Well,
I,
let's not go fully there yet.
yeah.
Let's
um,
not go fully there. Here's
so
another topic. Let me go into it.
so
Cause
Darth
like
Vader.
I said, we all talk. We're all friends. Um,
Darth Vader series. So there is rumors of, I don't
they're
know who's
flying
into it,
around. They're flying around.
and well, one, they're going to get some soy based like schmuck to write this, so it's going to be, hey, let's show this.
Cuck Vader.
Darth Vader will wear pink and do musicals. Uh, I don't. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff out there. I mean, we have Vader Down, which, I mean, the Rebels somehow managed to shoot Vader's TIE fighter down, and virtually uh, all the Rebels tried to kill him, and they fail. Like, you might need to use Luke and others, but you could probably go around that now since you kind of have screwed that up enough.
Yeah, yeah, it's just there.
Now, I tell you,
So
this is it. This is how I would do it. So I'm going to base this off the book they came out with a few years ago. Uh, Preparation Herd. I like it. And based off off the comics. There's two good comics, right? So the book takes place starts right after he puts on his new legs because he's got no legs. He's like Lieutenant Dan. I got no legs. He's got no legs. He's got asthma now, right? And he's
Yeah,
pissed off because he knows what happened that he killed Padme.
yeah.
And
His
the
fault.
suit, but this is what they need to bring into the story, right? If you don't want, you want to make Vader human, but you still want to have him be badass. Like
Hmm.
you want to know what goes on in his head because he's not just a bad guy. Like he's suffering, he's in pain. The Emperor's being a dick. He's every day he's reminding him about what he did. Hey, go out and get those Jedi's. Oh, hey, remember you killed Padme. Work out, build up, damn it,
work
build up
now.
on that.
Work it out. Work it out.
But
so
he's angry. Like every time he takes a step, he's like, oh, and he works on himself because in the book and in the comics, because he built C-3PO, which is pretty goddamn good.
Hmm.
I know people can't even get their microphones to work. Uh, so
Anyway, anyway,
he
moving on.
fixes himself, but you want to see him. But what else am I going to say? Oh, so in the book and in the comics, like Emperor's goal is like, hey, we need to start getting started on the Death Star. He's got a whole list of stuff, but Vader gets distracted. He wants to find Obi-Wan and then kill whatever main Jedi. So he'll send him to this planet to help take over the planet. He'll have rumors that there's a Jedi there, and he'll kick everybody's ass just to get to that one Jedi. That's what I want to see. I want to see like a growing character.
Yeah.
so there in the comics there was, he has, who's the Moff, I
Grand Moff
forget.
Tarkin.
Tarkin, yes.
Yeah.
So the Emperor puts him under Tarkin, and Tarkin says, in order to prove yourself to me, I'm going to do the most. I don't know if everyone knows what the most dangerous game is. So pretty much, he gets
Look,
Tarkin
dude.
gets
Hold up.
Tarkin
Wait.
gets.
That's the whole purpose of this. If they don't know, educate them. Tell them about the most dangerous game. Give
Let's
them a little bit.
mute him for a second.
No, that's the whole
Um,
purpose. That's the whole
so
purpose. There we go.
I'm
Come on, let's
getting there. You interrupted. So so kind of so Tarkin gets like the most dangerous hunters, and they hunt Vader, but Vader can't use his lightsaber and he can't use his force powers. So he has to go against like the best hunters the Empire has to do. And he's on like an inhospitable planet, which isn't like, it's very damp. So I don't know if people know, like, water and electronics, they don't really mix very well. So
go.
he has to like repair himself constantly, which is interesting. I like how you keep friggin' doing this to me. Like, here, why don't I just move under and be like,
Just
um,
peek over. Keep
um,
those chats out of your mouth.
so, but I mean, that's sort of the storyline. Like, another one is like the planet that he got, amputated. I guess is the best word for it.
Mustafar.
Yeah, it's Mustafar.
Mustafar.
That's where his castle is. That's where
That,
Yeah.
that's
so
where his
that's
PO box is located.
so that's where his castle is, and they have some cool stories. Like he has a stalker, and Vader's way of handling stalkers is unlike the rest of the country. Like he kills her, and throws her like out, like force throws or like out into the. So that would be kind of cool.
He should have just pooped on her bed.
He could have done that. So we'll like to the story, like because I've seen B Cubes commenting about it. I don't remember like he's ambushed by like all these people and he can't use his power or like the force powers, so he gets shot and torn up and it like exposes like his circuitry. And the other thing is Vader sort of needs help eating now, so that's the other kind of part of the story. Like he has to sort of survive on his own without doing all this stuff. But the Emperor sort of said you can't use your force powers, so sort of because he's trying to keep Vader like under his heel, like because the Sith normally kill each other. So that's sort of the main things he's doing. Which is probably why he tries, but he like reinvents things. Like Vader down introduces like evil C-3PO and evil R2-D2 who enjoy killing people, torturing. So that would be because I did see someone say C-3PO is an annoying, but I forget what the other ones are called, but they're pretty hilarious and they get pissed at each other when like one of them is killing more people than the other one. So that's sort of entertaining. Vader down is just sort of funny because the rebels have no chance to catch them, and they send everyone. I forget what that movie is that says send everyone, send everyone, and the rebels sent everyone, and they still lost. I mean, there's a lot of great stories with Vader, but
The question is, will they do it?
Yeah, I'm excited. A lot of people don't like Hayden Christensen because they called him Mannequin Skywalker.
Mannequin Skywalker. Okay.
Yeah, because like when he was in Episode 2, he was just learning. That's basically like his first flick, right? And
Yeah.
then he did better in the third one.
Yeah, but he was kind of
So
dry in that second one. He was dry.
yeah, but if he plays Darth Vader, how hard is that? You just put the mask on.
and you just
Like I want to see Darth Vader be a badass. Like I don't want any of this. I'm just worried about Disney just taking the left turn somewhere. Like like speaking of Darth Vader, like the one thing
Obi-Wan.
I'm worried about with Obi-Wan is having them fight each other.
That's going to happen.
Yeah,
They've
that's
already-
the
they've
part.
already-
Well, it's already
they've
happening.
They've already said it's going to happen because
It's already
she
happening.
wants to give some hope to their relationship, and Vader and Obi-Wan need couples counseling or blah 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 blah.
You're messing. I always say it. I keep saying it. You're messing with the story because when you do that, when you get to New Hope and they see each other, because even Vader makes a comment. I feel something that I haven't felt in a very long time, or I sense something I haven't sensed in a very long time. So it's like
Preparation H.
you're messing with the story. That's my whole thing. And by making them fight, for people that don't know, that's never seen New Hope, or just this is their first exposure to it, or this is the first time they're actually going to look at it. You're just messing with the story. You're messing with the overall, and it should be where they don't see each other until New Hope. I mean, it would have been better, I think, if they would have added Maul in there, or added another Inquisitor, or something to make them fight that, or they could even go in passing. One gets there and the other one's gone, or something. They could have done that, but to add them and have them fight,
like the scene they always meme from Umbrella Academy, where like the two cars are driving by and they see each other.
yeah, you can do something. They're spaceships and they go by each other.
They should have done something like that on the last episode of Mandalorian. Where Boba's leaving and Luke's driving by.
I'm like,
Hey, I know that dude. Where you been, man? Oh, man.
yeah. But my whole thing is you're messing with the story. I mean, I would love to see Vader stories because I think Vader is a full character that you can develop, and you can do some great stories with him.
Well, he's like
But-
one of the world's greatest movie's greatest villains. Like you
Yeah.
could just show, like, no, don't even show him as like an anti. I mean, they made a Hannibal Lecter movie. Like Darth Vader is probably just as terrifying as Hannibal. Well, he won't eat you. He'll just crush your bones and then throw you out into space.
Yeah, throw you into space.
Um,
Look, the whole last part of Rogue One,
but
when
that
Vader's
Oh,
just tearing it, that right there should be like
that summed it
take
up.
take that, and that's what the show needs to be based off of.
Oh, that summed it up. Oh my god. It's
and that's the
dark and
only
you see the red lightsaber light up. I was done. I was
and
done.
that was the only good part of that whole.
Oh, come on
It
now.
was
Rogue One was okay. Rogue One was okay. Oh, he
Great.
lost his headset.
You can say bad stuff about. Well, okay, so today
Rogue One was okay.
I was chilling. I was watching
No, it wasn't.
Clone Wars, episode 6 or season 6. Like the last 3 episodes is where Qui-Gon Jinn starts reaching out to Yoda, and he's like, he thinks he's going crazy. Yoda goes into him a dream. It's like, hey, come out to Dagobah. But while he's in, like, he goes into the tree, he sees like, the Emperor fighting the other Jedi's. You see some of the Jedi's falling, but then you hear you just know.
Yeah.
That's what the story's got to be. You just got to
Yeah.
know. When you write something, it should be. I don't know what's a good way to compare it to. Okay, we're old, right? We all love naps. Okay,
We all love naps.
we all love naps. Sometimes we just kick back on the couch. You got some stupid show on, and the nap just pulls you in. It just feels so nice and relaxing. It should be like a blanket holding you. Like, this is a good series, or like a good meal. I Lord of the Rings, Godfather. Someone, you eat it and you're just like, oh yeah, you want more. That was a good, solid show. With like Moon Knight, that's like Chinese food. You're just gonna be hungry an hour later.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even good. It was Kingsland, Georgia Chinese food. It was it was
like
freaking
gas station Chinese food.
gas station Chinese food in goddamn Arizona.
So you eat gas station sushi?
No.
No.
One time.
Okay.
It was a
One
bad-
time? Oh, you're a brave man.
I ate a hot dog in Thailand, but we'll say that.
Oh, gosh. We'll leave that
Oh,
alone. We'll leave that alone.
And no one crapped on my bed. They're all safe.
There's somebody said a 1400 nap. All right, look here. No military talk in here. No, I'm just joking.
We got the majority of this podcast is military, so
But like I said, I would love to see a Vader series. I would love to add in the fact that, I mean, the reason why he is so strong because he's in pain. He's in constant pain. I love that. What is it? The fear and the anger and the pain that adds to the dark side. That makes him strong. So would I love to see a Vader series? Heck yeah, I would, man.
If they do it right.
I wish they would do it, man, and make Vader.
Look,
like I
we
said,
gotta stop. We gotta stop doing that. I think I'm guilty too.
yeah.
But Mad Max, like if you go in angry,
that's true.
you're gonna hate
hope.
it.
We should have hope. We should have hope for Obi-Wan. Yeah, we should have hope.
And I think
A new hope.
I think they leak. I think they leak stuff on purpose. If they say, "Oh, let's just kind of leak a little bit out there," Vader might be in the show, right? And then they see the reaction, and they go back and do some reshoots. Let's hope they're that smart.
Hopefully. I doubt it. But I hope.
I mean, it's possible. Like Darth Vader, I like in the comics, like the crystal that makes the lightsaber, it actually doesn't. It's not red. Like the Sith actually make it bleed. That's why it turns red. That's
they
why
manipulate it, make it bleed.
Well, because the crystals are living.
They're living.
Organs, so it's that sort of kind of a cool story.
Well, that's what's in the Death Star. That's what shoots the laser at Death Star is a giant kyber crystal.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I think it would be kind of cool to see. I mean, so far I have enjoyed like Bad Batch. I enjoyed the TV shows, and then I see the movies and it's just like, oh, awesome. It's
Yeah, I
great.
have to say we have 16 people watching. I'm gonna add this in. Like, subscribe, hit that like button, man. I mean, we're here. Come on, hit that like button.
Give me some
This is
hope.
good.
Give us some
Yeah.
Dude,
hope.
we're gonna do
Yeah.
this every Sunday because this is just fun. I enjoy it. You know, unless somebody's out there supporting Disney and take over Florida, but that's not me. And that's not Tad.
I will. I'm going to edit my thing. I haven't edited it yet, but I'm gonna bring it out.
It's like homework, man. That shit was due
I
last
know
week.
it was due last week. I'm busy. Sorry.
I'm looking for your grade right now. Bill,
You're looking for my grade?
box
Oh.
grade, or no? No. Okay, just checking.
Hold on. Clarendon.
Clarendon?
He shit gave me allergies.
I thought he was going to give me some preparation H again.
No,
that's
not
okay.
that bad yet. We'll
No.
see how your video comes out, and then we'll talk about it.
No, it'll just be a little bit. Like I said, I like the ride, but I mean, when you think of the concept of it, that's the thing. But I'm gonna leave that alone until we actually show it, and then we'll talk about it because I don't want to talk about it yet. It's still the thunder. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about some summer flicks.
We gotta start off with our favorite, Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Not Raw's favorite one because he doesn't.
No.
He thinks dinosaurs are stupid. But
I'm upset with dinosaurs because they keep changing them, and Pluto's a planet, then it's not a planet, then Pluto's a planet
What dinosaurs
again.
have they
I'm
changed?
just like,
what
dinosaurs. What dinosaurs?
Okay, growing up, you had Triceratops,
Check.
Stegosaurus,
Stegosaurus.
whatever.
You know what changes? You can't pronounce them. That's what changes.
Yeah, that probably does. I don't know. The one that they said that had the little things on its back and all that stuff.
Hercules.
I'm like, how'd that change? Anyway,
it does. It's Stegosaurus. Stego's still there. Still a thing.
what else? What else? Tyrannosaurus Rex was my favorite, obviously, because I like little arms and him eating people. It just like next thing we got Allosaurus, and then they was like, there's no such thing as Brontosaurus because it's actually these two. They mixed the bones up at one point. And
No, there's still Bronto. It's still there. It's still there. There's still Bronto.
like, it's
there's
confusing, and I'm like,
Brachiosaurus. You just go online and look it up. There's
I don't
YouTube
know.
videos.
And the T-Rex, they've actually said, hey, actually the way the arms are, it's wrong. Like it should be the other way now.
They should have long arms now.
No, their arms are the same length, but it doesn't face forward. It faces
If
backwards.
it looks like this and it goes up and it's like, boom.
Okay, I don't know.
So I don't think they've changed much. I don't think someone was never a dinosaur person. I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like it's gonna have a good story. Blue has a baby and the baby gets kidnapped, and that's sort of what sounds like the story is going to be.
And he says, I have a lot of special skills that come and get you. So he's taking
dinosaurs.
I have some unique skills.
I think dinosaurs are cool.
Better give me my baby back.
This is so that's one summer flick that's coming out.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see it. I mean, obviously, I got to see it.
I just, like I said before, I read the original Jurassic Park on deployment on Phoenix, and I read that book in like 2 days because it was so good. I would lose sleep. I was pissed.
He's a great writer.
Yeah. See,
Michael Crichton.
Jurassic World meets Taken. There you go. I have some unique skills.
But when the first movie came out, I was just blown away because that was the first time they ever did any CGI like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie they did a really good job. It was all like, and I like the sequels. I don't think there was really a bad sequel to it. I mean,
Second one?
Lost World, I thought was a good movie.
It was one of them that I was like, yeah, whatever.
I mean, I would say like the worst case of them was like a popcorn movie, but I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah.
So this is something. Wow, Rob.
I know. I'm writing it down. I'm writing this one down, and I'm marking the time.
Jurassic Park. I actually enjoyed all the Jurassic Parks. I thought I mean, yeah, some of them were weak entries into the franchise, but it wasn't like it was watching the Fast and the Furious for the 50th or whatever number they're up to right now.
No, look, Darth Phoenix said, blah, blah, I'm gonna buy a new tongue tomorrow. Darth Phoenix, he said, yeah, I watched the original 7 times in the theater. Dang, you gave him a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
It made a lot of money.
Did you get popcorn each time you went?
He snuck
Popcorn
in
the
6 of the 7 times.
Oh, he snuck in 6 times. Okay, all right. This is Ice and Whiz or Ice and Chill. Welcome to sneaking into movies. If y'all
Those
don't
were
know
the
that,
days.
y'all need to see Hollywood Shuffle. One of the funniest takes in that whole movie. Ice and
Yeah.
Chill, sneaking into movies. Hilarious. Anyway, move on.
A certain set of paleontological skills. I just like dinosaurs, and I like that it always sticks with the same. Like everybody's like, oh, it's always the T-Rex, the Raptor, or the Trike and the freaking Stego. Like there's a lot of goddamn dinosaurs out there. Like
Yeah.
on this one, I saw freaking Oviraptor, right? It's the smaller one. There's the Mosasaur on there, the Allosauruses, and I forget what it's called, but there's actually one. I know when I played Ark, we used to call them Freddy Kruegers. Dinosaurs got long fingernails.
Wow.
And
Yes.
I showed it for a split second, but I knew exactly what it was. Because I remember when I went to, I think it was the museum in D.C., they had one. And it's so crazy looking.
Mm-hmm.
But even in the first Jurassic World, when the park went up, they had all the different types of flying ones coming out, and not just the pterodactyl.
Not just a pterodactyl. Because that's the common one everybody shows.
Because it's cool, if a kid's watching it, he
Dope.
should get excited. Think about it. So the kid's watch. It's like, oh, that's a cool looking dinosaur. Then he goes back, he looks it up, then he gets interested. He'll see a lot more dinosaurs, and he got a smarter kid. And he's not on drugs, and he's not weird. So
He might be a little bit weird, but I mean,
Yeah.
but at least he's like learning, and learning is part of everything. Um, let's see, Black Adam.
I,
I I'll just say I think it's a mistake not to introduce Black Adam without Shazam, because it's sort of like Batman and Joker, or like Superman and Lex Luthor. Like they should be. Those are the two arch rivals, or Philadelphia and Dallas. You just. I don't understand how they're introducing one without the other. Like to me, it just doesn't make sense.
they're gonna try to make him a good guy. I think, like an
Well, I mean,
anti-hero.
I mean, he's an anti-hero in the comics sometimes, but he is like a villain. So it just doesn't. Yeah, it's not.
I would have done it a whole different way. I would have introduced him in a Superman movie, because like besides kryptonite, what's Superman's other weakness?
Magic.
Right? What does Black Adam have?
All magic.
Yeah, but Black Adam's strong, so they can duke it out. But as soon as you start throwing, yeah, rock ruins everything. All right. As soon as you start throwing some magic, Superman's getting his ass kicked. And what a better way to have Shazam roll up? Shazam!
he said, what's Superman's weakness? Lois.
Poop.
Yeah, true. Very
Lois,
true.
Lois pooping on his bed. Yeah, but so Superman's getting his ass kicked, and then you have, Shazam. Boom! He shows up, he saves Superman, and then he knows he can fight Black Adam, and there you go.
Well, my thing is having The Rock play this role. I mean, The Rock is good for what he's good for. Don't get me wrong. I mean, everybody's good for whatever they're good for. But this, I just can't see it. I can't see The Rock doing this. I just can't. I mean, The Rock, like I said, he's good for what he's good for. He makes fun action movies. I'm not gonna say decent. I'm gonna say fun.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just can't see The Rock playing this role.
You can't have a whole movie just based on the bad guy, because every time that happens, like the Joker movie, aka Taxi Driver,
Yeah,
Uh,
Taxi Driver.
Morbius, right? He's a bad guy. They just had a whole movie about him.
But they
That is
didn't
so
make him the
good.
bad guy. They had to make him good in some kind of way or whatever.
It's the
But it
same
just
shit. I'm saying it's the
whatever,
same goddamn format. They're
whatever,
going to have a Black Adam.
whatever.
They should
Well,
just
I
call him
mean,
Samoa Adam.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it just I don't know. It. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
so
I
so
can't.
we're moving forward since
Yeah. Let's move on.
Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm actually looking forward to it because I kind of like the vibe of Ragnarok. I have I it, I mean I think they could do well with it. I mean it looks good. I know that they introduced Jane Foster as Mighty Thor. But I mean that happened in the comics because Thor at one point wasn't worthy of the hammer, and so depending on how well they do it, it's execution, which based on TV shows but we're trying to be more positive here, because I'm trying to listen to Nasra about being more hopeful, but uh,
I know. Get the Zen going. Do Zen.
USA,
Yeah.
USA. So
Yeah.
we're hoping that. But I mean, Ragnarok, I think is one of the better Marvel films, so there's hope there. Um,
Yeah. It was fun.
I mean, and I think I don't know what other big movies coming out this summer.
Other than that, you got I thought you had Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Yeah, that's winter though.
That is winter.
Yeah, we're talking because you have summer flicks, so we have to be
I guess
accurate.
summer. Okay.
Did you just? Are you looking in the newspaper right now? Is that what that is?
No. I make notes, dude.
He makes
Come prepared.
notes.
Yes.
He's getting prepared. So he gives us a
Buzz
winter.
Lightyear.
That's winter too. That's November.
Buzz Lightyear's November.
Yes.
Dang. They got an Elvis movie coming out, right?
That looks awesome.
It's all right.
What do you mean it's all right?
Wait, someone check when Lightyear actually comes out. I thought
Who
it
gives a
comes
shit?
out. Yeah, that's pretty
I
much.
mean, I
the
really don't
reaction.
care either
I
because
don't
I'm not
care.
gonna. I mean,
Just technically, it was the toy, and I don't understand that.
Somebody said if you're using your mic as an eye patch, it happened last week. It starts here, and then by
It
the
goes
end of the
up.
podcast, you're like Borg. We are the Borg.
no. It's June. It's June 17th.
All right.
So it's a summer flick.
Is that even coming out in the theaters, or is it just going to stream
Yes.
on?
Theaters.
Yeah, that's going to be
Dud.
a flippity flop.
I mean, I don't really understand why anyone wants. I mean,
I don't understand why they made it.
money.
You
But
do.
who
We
is
talked about
asking-
this. We talked
But
about this
who
last
is
week.
asking for a Buzz Lightyear movie? I mean, who was out there? All right.
Who
in the
asked for
chat,
a fucking Moon
How many
Knight
people
trailer?
have been
Moon Knight
raising
show?
their hand and saying, I really want to see
Probably
a
the
Buzz-
same idiot who said
movie-
Moon Knight.
a movie about a toy?
About
was-
another thing, but
It just.
I have to defend Moon Knight the character. I actually like Moon Knight the character. The only thing is, he's probably one of the harder characters to bring to. I mean, he's a hard character to even do animation on. So bringing him into live action is even harder because, well, in today's world, because you might offend, people with multiple personality disorders or Sybils. But it just doesn't. It was hard. They chose probably the worst character to bring to TV. And then they chose after that they chose Miss Marvel and friggin' She-Hulk. So it's awesome. The Spider-Verse movie.
Shit.
When is this the Spider-Verse? I thought maybe I thought they. Well, the other thing is they keep moving movies around the release dates, so it's hard. It's getting harder to check because I think it's making my Fandango go crazy at this point.
Well, we do got next Friday is Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Next Friday is Doctor Strange, so we'll go see that. So that I'm excited about that. I have hope. Sam Raimi is awesome, so hopefully he incorporates that. I mean, I like Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkson, which was probably it was hilarious.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Top Gun 2. We did miss Top Gun 2.
Yes, we missed Top Gun too.
Maverick. I'm actually excited to see this. I know Ross and
I'm half and half.
but
I'm
you guys.
excited.
I'm
Hey,
half and half.
they did a change. They did a freaking change from the first trailer to the recent trailer. I caught it. I don't know if anybody else caught it. So in the first trailer they released about a year ago when they were like Commander Maverick. Thanks for coming back. And he's like, well, thanks for inviting me back. Well, they're called orders, Commander. I'm thinking this dude has been in the Navy almost as long as I have or had. And
Longer.
he's a commander. I think a lot of people said something. So if you watch the new trailer,
Yeah, it says
they
Captain.
call him a captain now.
Yeah.
So he didn't make admiral.
Yeah, he did.
Ice did. Ice had a good evals, I guess.
Yeah.
And he was Batman. That's probably why. He's like, what kind of cloud of jewels you got there, Iceman? Batman.
But I mean, it makes sense because Ice was more by the book anyway, so it makes sense that Maverick was more a rebel, so it kind of makes sense that one would be higher than the other one. I don't.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It looks good. I mean, nobody who can argue with seeing freak. What they flying now? F-18s? No, they were F-18s.
Yeah, they were doing 14s in the original.
Yeah, I don't have those anymore.
Yeah.
So what other flicks coming out this summer? So Top Gun's definitely yes for me. Doctor Strange, the remake of Firestarter, if they do it right.
I do kind of want to see that.
Yeah, thank you. Our Dave said Firestarter. So
yeah,
if they do okay, so I want to see it. I hope the dad has the mental powers that they had in the original one with Drew Barrymore. Because remember, he would get a little nosebleed, and the guy's holding a snake. And I'm talking about, why are you holding a snake? I thought it was cool that he had powers and then she had powers.
Mm. Yeah, I kind of want to see that. I still have that fear. I have less hope probably than Mad Max there. That it's not gonna live up to Bill. I just think it's gonna be
Spider-Man, the Spider-Man sequel, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That unless they moved it, it was originally slated to come out this summer.
Yeah, now see it's 2023.
Yeah.
So never mind. Forget that.
Oh,
Puss in Boots. You can watch Puss in Boots.
What about they're doing it Downton Abbey? Downton? Is it down or downtown?
I don't know.
Downtown.
I don't know.
What about has anyone?
know.
Bullet Train. I think Bullet Train looks it's the new. It's what's that? Brad Pitt. And he plays the assassin, and I think
he's an assassin.
It gives when I saw the trailer, I thought it gives me vibes of Nobody, the movie Nobody, which I actually thought is good. It's on HBO. I forget who the guy is. It's kind of cool. It's about someone who doesn't look like they can fight, and they actually turn out to be like a CIA assassin.
Yeah, it's like a John Wick. I think the guy that wrote John Wick wrote Nobody.
Yeah, so I thought that was good. I'm trying to look. Hey, we can see Paws of Fury. I'm looking at my Fandango, so just
Well, I see Bullet Train is July 29th, so yeah, that will be definitely middle of summer.
So I mean that one looks good. And then I don't really. What has people heard? I thought there was some like the black phone. Black Phone. What does everyone know about that movie?
Is that the one where the kid's kidnapped? And he sees the ghost of other kids and they're like, use the phone. That's how he talks to him. And like the dead kid's ghosts are trying to help him.
Yeah.
It looks really creepy.
It looks creepy, but I mean it does have Ethan Hawke, but Ethan Hawke is actually a decent actor, even though Moon Knight.
Back to Moon Knight.
It's like 6 degrees of bacon. It's not like 6
do you
degrees
think
of
he
Moon
knows?
Knight.
Do you think Ethan Hawke knows the show sucks?
No.
No, check cleared.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them know it sucks.
I've never seen anybody, an actor or an actress, bitch about the show. Actually, no, it was Richard Dreyfuss. It's the only time I've ever seen it. Richard Dreyfuss went on doing interviews, and he was saying when he was in Jaws, he said this movie's gonna suck. It's not even gonna be fun. Blah blah blah. And after it came out, he officially apologized. He's like, "My bad. That was awesome."
I think.
Well,
Well,
I
I would
thought
say
Mark.
Ben
Good.
Affleck and I think Henry Cavill knew about whatever the Batman versus Superman. I think they knew that one was bad just by their looks. Like they looked so miserable on giving interviews.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
and I
they're
thought
under
Mark
what?
Hamill warned about the sequel trilogy. I thought he
No, he
warned
didn't.
about
He
that.
didn't. People wanted him to. I think
I
he
thought he
kind of
warned
came.
people about it.
He kind of went around, like didn't
He
quite say it.
yeah, he kind of said this might be good, but like he fought it for a second and then he quickly turned around because Disney probably said, "We'll give you $1 billion if you shut up." Um,
What's the NDA non-disclosure act? You think they all signed non-disclosure acts to
Agreement.
not say
Yeah.
anything bad?
yeah, I think that definitely is true. Well, I mean, we know Sean Connery retired after like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and that was just a wonderful flick.
Oh
That
yeah.
that show that had so much potential.
Oh, it
Yeah.
had amazing. Alan Moore is probably one of the best writers. Like he's done great stuff, and they butchered. Watchmen was, eh, but uh, yeah, his stuff is normally pretty good.
The Watchmen movie is good. The Watchmen series was trash. I got bored with it.
I watched probably the first half of episode and we yawned and was like, really, this is not. It
They
didn't
should
catch
do
on.
another Watchmen movie, but based off of the smiling guy. That's his name, right?
Rock, I can't say his
I
name.
mean,
Not Rorschach. Not
Not
Rorschach.
Not
Rorschach.
Rorschach.
He's
Talking about
cool
the
though.
comedian.
The
Talking about the
comedian,
comedian.
the comedian.
The comedian. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool. Like his character was cool. Like he's going out there. He's kind of like the Punisher type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I would do like a Watchmen series. Just have one about Rorschach and one about the comedian, and kind of like break down all those characters because the whole concept behind Watchmen is amazing.
Oh
It takes
yeah.
alternate world, and then you got the big blue naked guy killing everybody with his junk.
So I guess this kind of brings up like kind of what we were talking like what properties would we like to see developed? I mean, I think being more faithful to like the source material would have made like those types of like Watchmen much better than what we saw. I mean, the movie wasn't terrible. I mean, Zack Snyder actually did a good job with the Watchmen, and who knows what happened after that.
Who knows what happened after that?
Um, I mean, I think that one of the I kind of want them to make a well, it's called Dark Metal, and that's pretty much evil Batman coming to. I think that would be cool. Evil Batman against like the Justice League, because there's like Batman who's combined with Doomsday, Batman who's combined with like so it's and then we have the Batman who laughs, who I mean people might not know
Yeah,
that.
that's bananas.
I mean
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's like an insane series, and I mean they had a sequel to it, and that's even crazier. So I I, I kind of wouldn't mind seeing something like that. Um, check. I don't know why B Cube's sending us like boxes, but he wants to see a movie about a box.
They did a movie called The Box.
I know it wasn't. It was like
What's in the box?
what's
Yeah.
in the box? It was a
What's in the
severed
fucking
hand.
box?
Severed hand.
God, that movie was good. Why can't we need a more movie like Seven, dude? Seven is probably on my all-time favorite. Like
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
don't even know, is that a horror movie? Where would you even put that movie? Just
It was a
fucked up.
thriller. It was a thriller, and it
I
was
think it was like a suspense.
yeah
That was
suspense
suspense.
thriller, and it was good. It was good.
That's
So
sort of that's the vibe you got with the Batman. Like kind of watching the Batman. Like at first it's like this sort of has the vibe of like Seven, which is kind of like a cool way to approach Batman. Um,
And then I like the addition of at where you had to look into Dante's Inferno. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat.
See, that'd even be a cool movie to make. I mean, they played they
What
had a video
what
game,
Dante?
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah,
Just taking that whole thing and putting it into a freaking movie. Not even it could be a series, right? I mean, look, if you go back
Well,
off the video game's freaking awesome story. He was, the protagonist was uh, in the Crusades, and of course everybody was a bad guy, right?
hmm
Everybody did fucked up things, but he did it in the name of God, and he said, "Well, that clears my soul." But I guess he made a deal with the devil to get home safely, and then the devil came down and took his wife. So he goes into hell to find her, and his guide along the way is the poet Dante, and he takes him down to each freaking level,
hmm
and he's got to get down to the bottom because the devil's gonna have fun with his wife, and he doesn't want to see that. It's not that kind of guy. But it's cool. Like I just think the concept of different layers of hell, just like if you commit suicide, you go here. If
hmm
you died a greedy bastard, you were gonna get burned in gold forever and ever and ever. If you what else? Like gluttony, just as a big fat guy. Like,
Yeah. Plus, I like the fact that Dante added. I think it was one of the archbishops. I'm gonna check myself, make sure I'm right. But I think he had an issue with one of the archbishops, and he put him like in the sixth circle of hell or something like that. So
yeah.
a person that he had a problem with, he added him into the story.
He just, oh well, screw you then.
Yeah, add him in the story.
You
Yeah.
what level? You're going down to the new level. This level is called the Amber Heard level, and you're eternity sleeping in poopy beds.
The
That's
eternity
kind
That's
of
my the third. To get the first, second, and third level.
nice.
Oh, it cracked me up.
yeah. I'm trying to make sure I got it correct, but I like the fact. Yeah, Celestine the Fifth. He put him in. He put him in the seventh circle of hell.
Well, which was the seventh one?
Let me go back because I just lost it.
Christopher Walken is Batman.
Christopher Walken is Batman.
I got. I actually kind of like that idea. Except I'll say Christopher Walken is Batman, but it's Batman Beyond. So he's the old Batman,
He's
and
the
then
old Batman.
he's
But
training like the new one. It'd be
that's a
kind
good
of
one.
funny.
But they were trying to push that with Michael Keaton though, because if he does good on the new Flash flick.
Oh Lord, are they gonna make that? Did they already shoot it? I mean, what are they doing with
It's
that
all
now?
done. It's in post production now.
Then what are they gonna do about it?
What do you mean?
Well,
What
they're
are they
going to
do
show
about
it. I mean,
Because dude,
he cannot get in trouble anymore. He cannot stay out of trouble.
He's an idiot. So, but I mean,
Ezra Richard, what's his name? Ezra Pritchard. Ezra Pritchard.
yeah,
I don't
What a
Ezra, it's Ezra
dumbass.
something. But I mean,
No, I'm thinking the guy from freaking. I'm thinking the guy from Rebels.
yeah.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra
Yeah.
Miller. Ezra Miller.
Oh, what a dumbass, dude! How could you just stop?
He.
I think that movie is probably going direct to video or direct to like HBO at this point. I would say,
Dude, it's probably gonna go direct to VHS now.
direct to video,
Laser
direct to
disc.
video. Direct to video.
Who has a laser disc player now?
What about like? I was thinking a series like Pierce Anthony, like when he was writing, what is it, Xanth. I think that would be kind of a cool like TV show because it's magic and it has lots of, well, it'd have to be like R because it's heavily sexual. But it would be funny to like see. Well, I mean, they had Game of Thrones, which was, I mean, you had the Lannisters who pretty much meet with each other.
Yeah. What about? I always liked John Constantine. I loved it that Keanu Reeves played it, and I thought it was cool as shit. And I even liked the series that was on TV with the
Ryan?
British
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you guys know. He's the. If you guys ever, did you ever play the Assassin's Creed Pirates, the Black Flag?
Yeah.
He's the guy that plays the British Constantine in this show. Is the same guy who's like the pirate voice, the main the character in the Assassin's
Really?
Creed. Mm-hmm.
He's Edward Kenway. Is it Edward Kenway?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite
Yeah, I'm
games.
trying to remember him now because I got all the Assassin's Creeds in my head right now.
Yeah, but Constantine, I think is freaking. They even did it was that the dark DC where they had all the magic characters. They had Xana
That's
or
Justice League Dark. Yeah, they concentrate
Just League
on.
Dark, John Constantine, freaking Swamp Thing.
Yeah, it'd be.
Well, I
It'd be
said Swamp Thing. Hello, he's growing vines.
I mean, I think that would be a great.
Swamp Thing.
But like so many people have been attached to it now. I think Guillermo has been attached to it. Like other people have been attached to it. I mean, it would be awesome if they actually could do it, but I don't know.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I always like the whole concept of, there's angels and demons, and they're always constantly fighting, and everybody, you don't know what the hell's going on. And then he just pops up like, John Constantine sees it going down, and he fights on both sides.
Mm.
I think it's great. And the one scene where they go to the bar and you got the demons and the angels all hanging out together. It's like the neutral zone.
I still like just that Justice League Dark cartoon where like Batman says "boo" to one of the demons or the ghosts, and the ghost is like, "What?" I mean, I still think. I mean, I thought that. Well, DC animation is night. They're awesome with the animation. It's just they're not awesome with much else.
Yeah, yeah. You got some half and halves on that too, though, because I mean, some of the stories that they did for Superman, I didn't really like as far as the animation. What was that, Doomsday?
You mean where they killed Superman off, like the most famous Superman comic book ever?
No, the comic book is good. The cartoon was kind of lackluster. It wasn't so much that one, and then they did that. They did the second. I forget the one they did after that, and it was like
they did two of them. They did like a Doomsday one, and then they actually did the whole Death of Superman.
Yeah,
and that one was based off the comic, which blew my mind. And then I like the follow-on comics because Superman's still dead, and then you had John Henry. That's when Steel got his start.
Mm-hmm.
People bashed that movie. The movie did suck, but Shaq's just happy that he got to play it. I would make sure if I ever did a John Henry like show up in any of the DC movies, I would call Shaq up because I love Shaq. It's a big guy thing. You guys wouldn't understand.
Yeah, 7'2", 300+ pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys still ride in car seats, but men like me and Shaq, front seat all day.
Yeah, I don't mess with Shaq. Too big.
Hey, somebody said, who said, "Hey, Chief"? Who's that? I can't tell. I see on the chat on here.
Yeah.
Who's chatting from Facebook, but it doesn't show their names.
Yeah, it just says Facebook user. Must be a Facebook thing. I can't do anything about that.
He's laughing. Or
so what about?
But
what about the game Forrest Gump 2?
Forrest 2, the Sons of the Force. No, so BQ plays a lot of games, and he was on there chatting. So Assassin's Creed, the Black Flag, was the pirate ships, and that was like the best part of the game. Leveling up your ship and going hunting for the white whale.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a few years now that they said they were, coming out with a pirate game where you can go and drive, sail the seven seas with your friends and take down, other pirates and British. But that is awesome. I've been waiting forever. And then the Forest game, Forest 2, that's a survival game. And it's pretty crazy. You guys have to play it. You go on BQ Game Watch play because I guess your plane crashes. Somebody kidnaps your son. You're stuck in the forest. You can make your fort. You gotta hunt. You gotta eat. You gotta survive, and then look for your son. After surviving so long, you're just like, I already built this fort, man. This dude better. You coming to me now? Yeah, I agree. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was the best one.
You said you think so? You really think so?
I do. I mean. I guess you could say that one, and then I guess close to that one would be the Italian one. With the Italian Ezio. Thank you,
Ezio Auditore de Firenze. Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I mean, that was your introduction to it. Pretty much. I mean, granted, the first one was Altair, and it got kind of dry at the end. Towards the middle of it, because all you did was the same thing over and over again. Listen to people, beat somebody up.
but
You
it got
know,
better.
yeah,
Like
it was. It was cool, but that was the first one. I mean, I understand. I mean,
oh,
all right,
who's eating crackers?
yeah, who's eating? But yeah, but I mean, yeah, that was the first one, and then after that, I mean, yeah, I mean, Black Flag was cool. I mean, I don't know. I actually like the one with the what's the one? The third one. That's where you had the guy that was Native American. He was Native American in English. He was mixed.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
He's
like that one because
dry. He's dry. He's very dry. But I actually like that one.
I like how when because you actually had that part where you can hunt and sell stuff too.
Yeah.
And whenever you
You
kill
know.
like a rabbit, it's like Yawa. That one actually had some ship combat in it, which led into the pirate one.
Black Flag. Yeah. That was the
Yeah,
precursor to Black Flag. Yeah.
yeah, because
But
his I
yeah.
guess it was his stepdad or his
That's
half his.
his grandfather. Yeah. 'Cause that was Hathan Kimway's father, who ends up being his father. Yeah. So yeah. So look at that. A little bit of Assassin's Creed knowledge.
I like it. See, and then you think they would make a great movie, but
Yeah.
that movie was utter trash.
Trash. Yes. Yes.
100%. I watched that movie like, did you play the game?
No, they didn't.
Like, it's
And
not even
you asked.
what
See, again, you asked me, what's a bad movie? What do I say is a bad movie?
Assassin's Creed the movie was
Assassin's
bad.
Creed the movie
But
was a
most video game
bad
movies are
movie.
bad.
I don't know.
Oh, I
That
don't hate
was
this conversation. It's just,
terrible.
I suck at these video games. Like I'm only good at like sports video
We
games.
should make a video of you playing video games. We got the Twitch channel, right? We go live.
No, for like
you play games and we
make
just
make
laugh at you.
Make me play Assassin's Creed, and I guarantee you will all be laughing. Because I suck at. I mean, on the other hand, if I can play Madden, I can kick pretty much anyone's ass.
I don't
So
think so, but anyway.
bring it.
You don't want
Challenge
none of-
accepted.
Same thing I said before. You don't want none of this.
Yeah. Come on, bring it.
Yeah.
I haven't played played Madden in a while, but I
Well,
can.
how about a throwback? Blitz. We'll play that.
You talking about
NFL
throwback?
Blitz.
You talking
NFL
about
Blitz.
throwback? That's Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl, yeah, perfect.
Who was it on Tecmo Bowl that was like unbeatable? Was that Bo Jackson?
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson and Lawrence Taylor were completely.
Jackson,
Yeah,
yeah.
you couldn't. You
Freaking
couldn't beat.
ridiculous, man.
And he was so bad, he only had one run play. One in the whole game.
Madden tournament on Twitch.
Oh, man.
I think I'm good because I'll play the computer and I'll do a season. And I'm like, this is cool. Let me go online and play somebody. And then I'm getting destroyed by a goddamn 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm like, screw you. I try not to cuss at him. But I'm like, hey, is your mom home? Put her on.
I made a kid cry. So no,
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
I was telling him the plays I was running. I said, all right,
Wow.
I'm just gonna start running Hail Marys. Try to beat me.
Wow.
And he called me a mother or something.
How old was he?
He was like 10.
And he learned that language? Oh,
Have you ever played a video? Go play Call of Duty and just go into the chat room.
Yeah,
Like after a game.
It's
They are the most racist, dirty, foul-mouthed little sons of bitches. Like I'm taken back. I'm like, man, I'm judging the shit out of your parents right now, or at least one of them. You probably don't know who one is. You just have one. Like I'm going, like you got problems, dude. Maybe rage quit Diablo 3.
Wait. Oh, you should have kept that up. Put that back up.
Oh, he doing Kilroy was here.
Um,
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Oh Lord, that's why we should. I don't know. What's everybody think? Do you like to set up like this with the three of us,
set up like that, or I could put
or do you want it like this?
3 in a row.
someone's camera's down.
Oh great, here we go.
I don't need to be up.
I like this one. I feel far away in the other one. It's like That movie was awesome. And then we could do this. Hold on, ready? We were practicing earlier.
Well, you're in the middle.
Right?
y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. You said you like three.
Hey, I'm just
like
saying,
better.
Tad, you need to get outside a little more, okay? Because like I put up my arm, and then it goes from like tan to the movie Powder.
Nice.
Yours was translucent. I saw veins.
I'm a vampire. What can I say?
Like a white jellyfish.
I glitter.
He glitters. Oh no.
I'm Twilight.
Oh, that's not good. Not good.
Oh man, this is good. I love this. This is like the top part of my week right here.
Oh yeah, starts my week out. Starts it out.
I mean, it was a good week. I had Friday. One of my friends retired from the Navy after 21 years, and it was great. So I felt good. What did we do Saturday? Did I sleep in Saturday? I can't remember what I did Saturday.
Uh-oh. That's what drugs do. What did I do Saturday? Where am I? What's my name?
I'm sorry. I'm not going to brag about taking drugs. I'm not a child. It's 420. Oh, I'm smoking weed. So cool.
No.
No. Hell no.
Anyway,
Fentanyl.
we have what's coming up? You got May the 4th.
Yeah.
May the 4th is coming up. Yeah.
That is my dog Jen's birthday.
Really?
Who was born on Star Wars Day. That's why she named Jen.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, all the puppies they were all rescues. They had puppies and they were all named after Star Wars characters. I was so pissed off too, because we got in line and we're like, oh, because this is right after Harley died. And you remember that when we were in Phoenix.
Yeah.
I said,
I remember.
That broke my heart. And then we get home a few weeks after that. My friend James texts me and he goes, "Look, go look at Camden County Rescue." So I go down there and there was a Star Wars litter that they were gonna give out for adoption. And if that ain't a sign, somebody that loves Star Wars. And so we get there and we see parents going in with their three dirty ass kids and walking out with 2-3 dogs at a time. And it's like, come on, don't be a dick. This ain't toilet paper.
Toilet paper. I remember that though.
So we get in there and I was already like disappointed. And then as soon as we walk in and there's Jen sitting in the middle of the pen, just looking up. And I took her outside, Kathleen's checking out paperwork and everything. And I just lost it. I was a big ass baby. I was thinking about Harley. Jen was giving me kisses. And I was crying a little bit. So all these blades are going in there like, hey, who's big ass husband's out here crying with a puppy right now? And my wife's like, well, where do I sign? Because I can't say no.
Nice.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to Jen.
Yeah. It's going to be
coming up.
5. Yeah, 4. 4 years ago when we do our reunion.
When did we do that? Yeah, that was what? That was 4 years ago. It was right before COVID.
So Jen's going to be 4.
Aww.
It was right before COVID. Thank God.
Yeah, it was right before COVID and all the stuff.
That was a good trip.
Yes, it was. And we need to get together. Shout out to all the people that was on the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jean Grey.
Don't ever do that movie again. No, never again. No.
Wrong Phoenix.
Yeah, wrong Phoenix.
This
Again, another bad movie. If you want me to say that was bad.
I am shocked that you. But what would you grade it?
Would I grade it? Which one?
The one that you called it bad.
You were talking about Dark Phoenix, that one?
The one with the girl from she was from Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
That was garbage.
That was a solid.
They didn't try.
0.5.
It was a what?
0.5.
0.5? No, we're doing A through F. A through F. That's
A through F?
Yeah. That's our grading scale on grade A.
Great.
D minus.
D minus.
D minus.
Really? Did you watch it?
I'll give it a D minus. I'll give it a D minus. That's because I've seen Battlefield Earth. which was a solid F.
Oh gosh, no, that was an F too.
No, that was more than an F.
Dark
That
Phoenix.
was a
That was
that was
like
a
a
that was an
Biography.
incomplete.
16.
That was an incomplete.
Yeah, that was like a 16.
That was like an NA.
I'm sorry. I'm grading now. Hold up now. I'm grading on the old academic scale. Remember, it used to be anything below a 75 was an F. So I'm going by that. So
Yeah, we're giving it a 0, so
Ooh.
that's an F.
you remember?
Thank God they
Remember that?
changed that. I wouldn't have passed high school.
You don't remember? Oh, you didn't have that? The old academic scale?
What was? God, what was? I think it had to be
Anything below a
70 was
75.
passing.
Yeah, 70 was
No,
passing.
That was failing. That was an F.
Maybe
That
it's
was an
anything
F.
below. I don't know, man. I gotta ask. I can't remember.
Oh, no.
I mean, I
70
would have
was
been. I
passing.
was happy with 69.
Oh, Lord. Bad. He was there. But yeah, that was it. 70, anything below a 75. That was an F. 74 and below.
All right, what are like 3 movies that are like Fs for you?
Battlefield Earth. That's definitely
Yeah.
one. Let me think. See, now you're making me think.
Wow, I can come up with like, okay, Justice
That's
League.
because you hate everything. That's
not
not
true.
good. That's not
not
count.
true.
That don't count. That don't
Justice
count.
League.
When you
Justice
just go
League.
down the list like, I hated this and I hated that and I hated that. That doesn't count. No,
That's not
Starship
true.
Troopers.
that's like if
Okay,
I loved every movie.
I just
Starship
saw
Troopers.
movie.
I like Starship Troopers.
I got the chat up on
The first
TV, but
one.
then I got it here.
The
So I
first
just
one,
saw
not
it.
the second one.
Yeah, the first Starship Troopers was
Great.
enjoyable.
Yeah,
The rest of them are Fs.
yeah. They were straight to video.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they
fun,
literally
but
were.
They actually were. Rico. That's right.
Johnny Rico, that son of a bitch. I enjoyed that book. Like, I'm pretty sure that book, I think it was written in 1953.
yeah, it's a long
Really?
time. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
no,
an
I
old
haven't
book.
seen that.
It was written in 1953, and it was a big problem back then when it came out, because the guy that wrote it was a hardcore socialist, and he was talking about, having to have a license to have a kid. Like, some of the stuff he brought up was pretty touchy back in 1953.
Well, I can believe it. I can believe it. Just coming out of World War II, too. Also, yeah, I can believe it.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still a good book because, see, that would be a good series, because
Starship
the book
Troopers.
they don't just fight the bugs the whole time; they fight other aliens called skinnies.
But did they do a series on that?
No, they did a couple shitty movies after that.
I know they did some cartoon movies too.
Yes,
Yeah,
we did have on the boat.
Like-
We had the audiobook.
Yeah, Rico's Roughnecks.
Rico's Roughnecks.
All right. All right.
So I liked Old Man's War, which sort of had elements of Starship Troopers, except it was like since you're old and if you know you're gonna die like shortly, they can transfer your consciousness into like this younger body, and then you go fight a war. So it's called Old Man's War because they don't want young people, because young people are stupid. And
Do you get transferred into a guy or a girl? Because if I was a young old man and I got transferred into a young, I would.
well, with today's
I
confusion,
wouldn't go right to war. Okay.
well, I mean that was part of it. Like they did have lots of sex.
Would it
But
suck, like, if you're like, oh man, it's like, all right, man, let's do this. We're going to war, and you're like, what the hell? What the hell? Come on! Can you get a redo?
Yeah, Bill is out of control. Yeah, they would.
would
Yeah,
you
that would
like
go
to know
left.
more?
Boop. Would you like to know more? The way Starship Troopers was, I thought was great. Where it had the commercials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It had a feel like RoboCop was like that. The original RoboCop was like that.
That was the
I'll
director.
I'll
Same
buy
director.
that for $1.
And that was dark. That original RoboCop was kind of dark.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then Frank
I mean-
Miller did not do a good job with the second one.
Again, that's a bad movie.
F.
I will say.
F.
I will say that's a
That's
solid
an F.
That was a
F.
bad movie.
You know what? I will give that a D because The next one was an F where he fought the robot ninjas.
No, that was even worse. That was.
Oh.
Did that go
Okay.
straight to video?
I'll change my rating. The second one was a D and the next one was an F.
No, I didn't like the second one either. I didn't.
Demolition
Demolition
Man.
Man. Oh yeah,
I did.
Yep.
I like that movie.
I liked it. It was fun. That was like Bill says. That was a popcorn movie.
It was a great movie, but it wasn't supposed to be a goddamn training film.
Yeah, it was a popcorn movie. It was fun. It was fun just to watch.
But you look at it now, it's like a training film. You can't say things. You got the the fast food wars.
Yeah.
It's not too far off from now.
Oh, there was more than 3 RoboCops. There's like a TV show.
There was a third one. Yeah, there was a.
There's a bad TV show.
There was a cartoon for a while.
The cartoon was actually sort of good.
Really?
I liked the cartoon. I liked the cartoon.
The TV show was bad.
Let's test it out. How long did that cartoon last? Because I don't think it lasted
like
long.
a year.
Everybody goes to Taco Bell, Darth Phoenix, because that's all there is. Every restaurant.
That's all it was. Taco Bell. Yeah. So everybody's in the everybody's in the bathroom. That's all Taco Bell.
Did they ever explain what the 3 shells were? How to use the 3 shells?
No, they never did.
I tried to look it up, and I didn't want to find what I was looking for because I was like,
no, bad.
I don't even want to imagine like what that was.
Yeah, I refuse to imagine that.
What about the Predator movies? The first Predator, of course, was a home run. I even like the second Predator with Danny Glover.
One. And then you get the Predators versus Aliens, which sort of jumped off a cliff. And then what was the one where I don't know, whatever the one that had the pianoist dude in it.
Oh, when they was all on the one planet.
I thought that was
it was like a
Predators.
Hunt.
Predators.
Yeah, Predators. Yeah. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, the concept was cool.
And the last one was
There was a last one?
The Predator. There was the Predator.
It must.
Yeah, so the guy that directed the first one, they did another one, and it wasn't that good. It was very. And the only thing good about it had Olivia Munn in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they are making a new Predator movie. That's why I brought that up. Do you guys know about that?
Oh.
Yep, that's going to take place.
I'll let you take it off.
Yeah, it's going to take place in American Indian time. So Predator's going to come down and kill some American Indians.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called Christopher Columbus. I'm just no, it's an actual.
Oh, that's bad.
That's my woke joke of the day. No, it's actually gonna be Predator. But how fair is that? Like you're like,
I don't know.
And Predator's like, oh, like you're done.
I mean, that's how Arnold beat him.
But I think the Predators, they fight with whatever technology the other people, so it makes it a fair fight. Well, I mean, lasers against machine guns
isn't fair
really
when they're like 8 feet tall.
I didn't say it was going to be like totally fair.
Super strong.
I know you're super strong. You're like 8 feet tall.
Arnold fought against them until he got his butt kicked, but
yeah.
Danny Glover did a good job.
Yeah. Then when they lose, then they end up blowing everything up. Like,
well, that might be why we have the Grand Canyon then.
No, that was because.
That would be cool if they tied that in there.
Oh gosh!
like when he blows himself up at the end because he knows it's inevitable, but tie it into like an actual natural disaster.
No, okay, I can see that.
So I mean, it could be kind of cool. It would be kind of like Cowboys versus Indians versus like.
Oh God, that was a bad movie.
The Cowboy. Oh my God, that was a Steven Spielberg movie too, right?
That was a bad movie. There you go. See, like I said, every so often you name one, and I go,
freaking awesome cast. Shitty movie.
The cast was awesome. Yeah. But
wait, what was the ranking? What was the letter grade on it?
Oh, that was an F.
Oh,
I didn't give it an F.
Because, like I said, at this point, even right now, I'm trying to remember it. That's how bad it is, and I know I've seen it more than once because it just like, man.
That was a DC comic. That was a DC comic, by the way.
Yep.
Alien versus Cowboys. The comic's pretty cool.
Yeah, the movie was not executed well. Best movie in the Alien franchise.
The first one.
I like the
Second
First one.
second
one.
one. Second one.
You know, I checked on board the Phoenix when the second one came out. Yeah, I came on board the Phoenix after the second one came out, and we were watching. Well, I wasn't watching it because I was a nub, and and for those that don't know what that means, you better Google it.
New underway buddy.
No, that's not. But
That means he was a herd.
I
He
was
was a
the
herd.
new guy. Yeah,
He was the Amber
basically,
Heard.
I was the Amber Heard, basically, because I got picked on more than I ever got picked on. But anyway, it turns out they were watching that on the mess decks. They were watching the first Predator, and I made the comment in passing, "Oh, well, I saw the second one already." And
Aliens
everybody
or
went,
Predator?
"Predator."
Aliens or okay.
It was the Predator. It was the second Predator. And everybody went, "Oh my God, you saw the second one?" And I was like, "Yeah." All right, what happened? No, don't tell me, because I haven't seen. So who? All right, what goes on? What happens? What happens? And I go, "Well, it's no, don't tell me, don't tell me." So I had a whole bunch of that. I was cool. I was cool for at least 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes.
So we got it right. Was it Aliens or Predator you were watching?
That was Predator.
Okay, because we
the
were
one
talking
with
about
Danny.
Aliens.
Well, I'm going back to Predator. No, I'm going back to Predator. Because
Yeah, the first.
I'll check.
Well, you can watch the second one. Really,
the
they
second
kinda
one was
mentioned-
watchable. It was okay. I mean, the second one was cool and all. I mean, I'm not knocking that. But I mean,
Gary Busey getting cut in half. I thought that was cool.
yeah.
When he threw the thing and and then he just saw his legs fall.
And then yeah, they did a good job with that.
Oh, who gave Expendables 4 a solid F?
Hold on. No, Expendables 4 is coming out.
Oh, he said it's coming out also. There's somebody.
No,
said
he's
solid
giving
F.
a solid F to Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that was a solid F. That was F. That was terrible.
Yeah, see, Sean said Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford, Olivia. Great freaking cast right there.
Poorly executed. I mean, we have. There's a ton of examples of great cast, and the movie has been. See the Fast and the Furious movies.
I just can't get into them.
They started out fun.
Maybe because I'm too smart. I don't know.
They started out fun, and then now they're. I mean, to watch them, you don't watch that movie thinking it's going to be good. You watch it just for the fun of it. Really.
No, I don't even know. I tried. There was a freaking. No, it was in Bahrain. There was a Fast and Furious marathon on their movie channel, and I started with the first one, and I was like, nope, I'm going outside in the heat because it's better.
Oh, see, I like the first one. I actually like the first one. I thought it was pretty fun. After that, though, from here on out, you know what the Fast and Furious is about. It's about family. Because Toretto's are all about their family. It's just family. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
Yep. He said, I don't know what to do, but you know what you can do? Take care of your family. Just add family. No matter what, family is all you need to say, and you have a whole movie.
I'm just impressed that he gave 2 movies an F. That's
like I said.
The
thing is, it's just like the dunk contest. Remember the old dunk contest? How it initially started out, with Dominique Wilkins and Jordan, and how some of the things they did were like, oh yeah, even Spud Webb was amazing. His dunk contest was amazing. So you had that. So you threw up 10s on that. And then from then on out, every time somebody did a good dunk, they threw a 10. And it's like, okay, you can't give everybody 10s. There has to be some rating. You have to kind of put a level on there somewhere. Because if not, then you're just throwing up numbers. So that's my thing. I can't give everything an F because everything is not just an F. Some things are a D. Some things are a C. The story was good, but execution was bad. I mean, it's levels to it. So I can't give everything an F. If I do that, then it'll just be either it was good or it was bad. Everything's not good or bad. There's gray.
I have a
That's all I'm saying.
replayable thing. I think it comes with TV shows, movies, and games. If it's good, this is how I know. If it's freaking 11 o'clock at night and I really can't sleep, I'm flipping through the channels and Predator's on. No matter where it's in the movie, I'm going to finish watching it.
Yep.
If Alien is on or Aliens, freaking game over, man. Put her in charge. I'm watching it.
Hold up. I gotta check this chat right. I gotta check this one right here. Here's an F. People that have not seen or like Monty Python and the Search for a Holy Grail.
Have
That's
you
not an
seen
F.
those? Have you seen those?
That's
No.
not an F.
I think he's giving the people an F that
He's
haven't
giving
seen it.
people-
Oh, okay.
People.
Giving the people an F.
Have
Okay, I'm
you
sorry. I
seen-
read it.
So the
Of
question
course,
is,
Life of Brian, Quest for the Holy Grail,
hey, we have
Meaning
to
of
check
Life.
this every once in a
I
while.
love Monty Python. Love Monty Python.
Z sometimes doesn't watch everything
Oh
or read
no,
everything.
no, you don't
I
understand.
can tell you,
Monty Python is
just so you know, I know why B Cube likes Monty Python because you had to be a nuke on a submarine. Like if you were a nuke on a submarine, that was part of the qual card. If you were
Really?
going to qualify something and you said if you couldn't quote a line from any fucking Monty Python skit or movie, your ass was going to be an egg hanger. Like you're done. Go forward.
Oh, you was gonna be an egg hanger. Oh, we gotta be like that. That's messed up.
No one wants to be an EWT.
He doesn't mean what is it? He doesn't mean cheesemakers. He means all manufacturers of dairy products.
That was one
Classic
thing
line.
that made me fall in love with my wife because when she said she loved Monty Python,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, really?
Awesome.
God damn.
Awesome.
Here's your horn, unicorn, because come with me.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
See, look,
Monty
what'd he say?
Python So that's correct. I wouldn't
You gotta look at
qualify
the
you
bright
unless you
life
could
of-
quote some Monty Python.
It's just a flesh wound. That's all.
Yeah, just a flesh wound. That's all. Or
Yes,
bring
he
out your
pops around.
dead. I'm not dead yet.
I fought in your shadows of action.
I mean, I'm telling you, Life of Brian, all the Monty Python movies. Just they go right along with the Mel Brooks movies, you know. And don't try because you can't talk him out of anything. I mean, come on now, come on, classic
Again.
lines.
Again, so just like I was saying, if it was 11 o'clock at night and I can't sleep and I turn on the TV and the Holy Grail's on, guess what?
Oh, I'm watching it.
I'm up till it's over.
Oh,
Yep.
Other night we're hanging out. I'm flipping the channel and Airplane's on. So you know what I'm doing for the next hour plus. I'm watching Airplane. I don't care. Airplane is
You
hilarious.
ready? Let's see if you get it. Hey, I need to go to the hospital.
Hospital? What's that?
It's a place for
Big
sick
building.
people. Well, let's
Big
not worry about
buildings with a
that.
lot of patients, but that's
It's a
not
big
important.
building with a lot of patients.
Classic. Come on.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Classic movie. Oh. And it's funny because every time I watch Airplane, it's either a joke that I probably forgot about or something I might have just missed. It's always new. Every time I watch it, it's always new.
Yeah.
And I laugh every time.
And, and we were young when it came out. What were we, like 13, 14,
Oh, God. I was
12,
a
10?
kid.
What year did that movie come out?
I don't know. Let's look at it.
1978, 9.
I was a kid when that came out.
Yeah, it's like 7. I was 7 years old, 8 years old.
God, dog.
Hey, what a
78.
surprise. What a surprise to be a little kid. You could just see boobies fly across the screen out of nowhere. You're like, this is great. You're like, yes, this is the best movie ever.
Release date was 1980.
Okay, all right.
So I was 9. No, I wasn't even 9. I was 7.
I was
God,
8.
dog. I was 7.
I was
'Cause it's
7.
July.
Someone can't count to the.
I'll count later.
That's why we're the gray nerds.
One,
It's 9.
two, three.
It's 9:45 on a Sunday.
Wait,
I don't count
1,
till tomorrow.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
But yeah, I was 7. That's cool. But yeah, like I said, classic movies, man. That's still funny today. I mean, so remember the guy in the control room for the airplane? Look,
Picked him.
I picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue.
And he just shows,
Yeah, his hair was sticking up.
or it's the little jokes too that made me laugh when you hear the announcement outside. Red is for parking, and white is for offloading, and then they're arguing. No, red is for offloading, and white is for parking. I think somebody just locked up. Were we locked up? Look at him! Oh my God! Look at that face!
Take a screenshot. Take a picture. Hold on.
Oh my
on.
God!
Hold
Everybody, take a screen capture of this right now. Right now. Oh, let me point. Oh no!
I got it. Going up on.
Are we back?
I don't know how that happened. It's all good. We switched spots.
Look at.
Remember the guy in the control? Okay, I'm back to that. All right.
Okay, who got the screen capture of that? Because
I did. It's going on Twitter right now.
It's going to Twitter now.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
But yeah.
Oh man.
I miss movies like that. And there aren't two. And you want a grading system? That movie is an A++. I can't knock Airplane for anything. It's a classic movie and it's still funny today.
A++.
You can make
A
a hat. You can make a
plus
brooch.
plus. Yeah.
It's man.
It's a long white and red building, got little red curtains. Looks like
The best is. You know what the best is? So when my daughter was getting older, I let her watch this movie. My daughter's very well rounded, and she's seen Airplane before. Like I was like, you got to watch it. I've she's watched Jaws, she's watched all Star Wars movies, all the classic stuff, Close Encounters, and she gets mad. She actually judges people if they haven't seen the movie Airplane.
Wow.
Because I don't think I want to be your friend because you suck.
Seen
It's even with music like that. I even brought her up well on music, and she'll know original Beastie Boy songs.
Wow.
Or, Black Sabbath or AC/DC. I usually do, little Vanilla Ice in the car for her.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Ice, baby.
Not just that. Go Ninja, go.
God, dog. No, not that.
I may or may not had Vanilla Ice pants in 90s.
Oh.
And wore them at the club in Orlando on base. Maybe. I thought I was hot, man.
I have never had a pair of parachute pants. I can definitely say that.
I just have one thing to say. I'll make you famous.
That look.
I force your kids to do the same of these. Have you ever seen Kung Pao? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Betty. That's right.
Kung Pao. The Little Talking Tongue. Oh, that was a good flick. That one, that just came out of nowhere. I watched.
It did.
I saw that on TV one time. I'm like, what is this? This is amazing. Wee.
Oh, God.
If anybody is listening to this right now has not seen this flick, just watch it and then tell me what you think.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna tell you what it's about. It's the crazy
I don't even know what it's about.
Shit.
That's what the bad thing about it is. It's just a lot. It's just a lot.
Wee. That's a lot of nuts. That's a lot of nuts.
Classic.
Man.
Classic flicks. They're still funny today.
Great times.
They're very, very, what is it? You say special effects didn't have a lot of that. It's just my face to your foot style.
Oh, cold one. Big Trouble in Little China. Pretty much any John Carpenter movie I love.
Yeah.
But yeah, Big Trouble in Little China is up there with Escape from New York. Even Escape from LA. Now here's a trivia question. Who played in Escape from LA? Who played the plastic surgeon doctor? No looking it up.
Can I go?
Looking up.
You got it? Who is it?
Campbell.
Yep, Bruce Campbell.
Really?
Bruce Campbell.
See, you didn't know that? Come on.
Dude, Right now, the movies are running together in my head. But I'm guarantee you, if I saw Bruce Campbell, I know exactly who that
All
is.
right, so here's another trivia question: who was the famous wrestler in the first Escape from New York that he fought?
Trying to remember.
And I'll give you a hint: he actually killed somebody, and his move was the death punch, the heart punch. He actually beat Hulk Hogan before Hogan was Hogan.
Don't know.
Ox Baxter. If you look at him, he's got a mustache like this, like a Fu Manchu.
Hmm.
Big dude, big dude. And I actually met him in person.
Really?
Like right after I retired out of Navy, was in Connecticut. And we went to Applebee's before we were leaving the next day to drive to Massachusetts. And I'm sitting there, and this dude, big old. I mean, he's in his 70s, right? He's older than Ric
Mm.
Flair. And I see this big ass old dude come in with this cool ass mustache all the way down and a goatee. My wife's like, "Who are you staring at?" I'm like, "Probably the coolest old dude I've ever seen. Like, I'm setting my goals now." And he sits over there, and I'm like, "I know this guy. Where do I know him from?" We get done eating, we get up. He calls us over, and his manager is like, "Hey, come here for a second. You're a big guy." He goes, "You know who this is?" I'm like, "I think I do." And he showed me all pictures. This is Ox Baxter. I was like, and this is old school. This is pre Ric Flair wrestler. And he gave me an 8x10 autograph. And then he said that I should get into wrestling. And my wife looked at me and says, "No, you were going to get a job.
You're
We're
going to get a
going to
job.
Massachusetts. You're going to start your job with Zeiss." And so
The rest is history.
one day, maybe, I'll do it for free. I'm telling you. That's why I'm working out, right? So, bam, Kevin Nash, you're next.
All right. So what's the hot thing for this week again? You got May the 4th. So we'll reminisce on Star Wars, and of course I'll have to watch New Hope on that day.
I
That's
think
just
it's
what I
Free
have to
Comic
do.
Book Day this next Saturday too.
Oh really?
Nice.
Oh, I had to
You have to
squeeze
check it
that
out.
in. Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
squeeze that in the
I, I,
Monday,
middle
I
of.
Friday, you guys are going on a date, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Just a little.
Hello.
Here, we'll give you a hug. I'm trying to figure.
Yeah, but we have to see Doctor Strange, and hopefully they do a good job with it.
So we'll be back next week to ruin it for everyone else.
Yes. No, we're not gonna
We'll
ruin
do a non-spoiler review.
a non-spoiler review.
Hey,
Yeah.
I do have a question for the gamers. So Friday the 13th, Evil Dead the game is coming out. So B
Ooh.
Cube.
That's two different goddamn things, man.
I I
Friday the
would
13th and Evil Dead is two different things.
I'm looking on the release, what's
Because
coming out, and it's a game. And well, I know I'll last for like, let's be fair, I'll last for 3 seconds in that game. So
it doesn't look good. It looks like did you guys? There was actually a Friday the 13th game, which was kind of fun. Where one person was Jason, and then everybody else in the game was camp counselors,
Yeah.
and they had to go and find gas for the car, keys for the car. But you as Jason got to stalk him, and there was so many ways to kill him. I love that game, and I think this Evil Dead game is going to be the same bullshit where everybody teams up. Like there'll be 3 or 4 different Ashes. Like I'm going to be the Ash from this show, and you're fighting
Uh,
Evil Dead. It's just going to be no
there's a
storyline
race
to it.
that you can do that. It's like zombies, and they touch you, like you get, like you have like 5 minutes that you have to sit like in a penalty box. I think that would be awesome to do to like the Kenyans. Like, you know
But
how fast they run, and you just touch them, and they're because you're a zombie.
this is in real life.
Yeah, there's like
No,
it's like a
you're talking
zombie
about running,
run.
dude.
No, I know.
My fat ass ain't doing that. I'll be a zombie. Like, okay, fine. You guys got
So
me.
you just throw like you put like a rake there, and and then you
Can
touch them.
I like push him? Can I stiff arm him?
Sure.
Clothesline some zombie kids. Boom.
Yes.
Yes.
Anything to make you happy, to make the Darthville happy.
All right.
I'm trying to be. I'm finding my center.
I'm being
Like,
hopeful. I'm getting my center now because apparently I hate everything according to
well, hey, look, it's no other way. This way.
yeah, no.
Here, point.
He likes
Over here.
he likes everything. He likes everything. I nice.
We could just do one long arm. Do one long arm. Do one long arm. Put it over. Keep going.
Hey, I'm getting tan. I'm getting tan. There we go. And no, we're not drunk yet.
Oh, not yet. Oh no, this is just coffee.
If you just look at everything negative all the time, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I forget what do they call it. I gotta look it up. Like, okay, do this next time you're on a road trip. Think about something. Think about a store. It's like, oh, pawn store, pawn shops. I see pawn shops everywhere. But if you say that in your head, that's all you're gonna see when you're on your road trip. Look, another pawn store, another pawn store.
Yeah.
But if you
It's
if
just
you
like when
go
you
into
go look. It's just like when you go look at a new car, and the next thing you know, you see that car
everywhere,
everywhere, everywhere, literally.
Right.
So
if you go in like feeling like, hey, fuck Disney. I'm trying not to do that anymore. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go and thinking, oh,
Bill and I are in a support group right now with one another. Please be good. Please surprise us.
That's what we're doing.
Well, I'll
good.
say like Spider-Man: No Way Home. That surprised me. I mean, I didn't think it would be bad, but like it surprised me, and I think that's part of the problem is we know, like we've read a lot of stories, so we compare it to what we've seen, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I can't believe like they're using the Marshall line, and yeah, I know I'm using Justice League as an or whatever the movie is as an example, and that's sort of the reason why we get going. What the name again, Mad Max? I don't know what B Cube's saying right now. You can put it across my face though, so I can like try to.
I can't do that anymore. Now it's on the side.
Oh. So I mean, yay! I'll try to enjoy the final episode of Moon Knight this week. It's hard because it's just.
Dude, we were 5 episodes in, man.
We're 5
That's
in.
fine. We gave it a try. We gave it.
We gave it a good try.
We did.
Like I said, the first 4 was just dry. It was boring to me. You had the one last week's was. I mean, at least it wasn't good, but it was at least enough that I could sit and watch it and like, wow, okay.
It's like yeah.
But I'm saying we go into it like,
yeah.
All right, Obi-Wan, cool. Maybe we just try not to read all the shit that gets leaked out from these bullshit ass sites.
I try not to. Yeah, I try to keep kind of pick and choose on a few things, but yeah, try to stay.
It doesn't help when someone keeps posting in like our group text, huh?
you shared like the same. Like, okay, look, for everybody that's out there that's not in the really big in the nerds, like avoid some of these sites. Looper sucks. Anything that's a critic on Rotten Tomatoes, IGN. What else we got? We got this covered. I hate them so bad that I block them on Facebook, but they find a way around it. Somebody else will share it. I'm like, God damn it! They're all paid shills. These are the people that they pay to go to the Star Wars cruise that love it so much because we got a free ride. Shut your mouth.
Well, I mean, I still got to look at them. I mean, the reason why I look at them because I got to see both sides of it. I got to see.
There is no both sides. You got a paid shield size.
You said this, and when I look at it and I go, no, it's not good. No.
These guys they'll come out and give it a great review before it's even out, and they've not even seen it. Why? Because they paid to give it a great review.
Yeah. That's why now you're getting the real reviews of this Galaxy Star Cruise thing.
That's why stuff like this is great. Like you watch our show. There's so many other YouTubers out there who just do know the shit. If you're excited about the Lord of the Rings series come out, go search it on YouTube and see what people actually think about it. Look up an actual YouTube no shit scholar who's got a PhD in it.
Oh no,
Bill, you just froze, but I didn't get a picture of it.
Dang.
I'm unfrozen, right?
Yeah,
you're unfrozen now, but you froze.
Oh, that was I see it. I saw it. I got the delay up here on the TV.
and I didn't get it.
It's like somebody just pooped on my bed.
Someone heard your bed.
It was fecal matter.
One thing about that court case, I mean, I'm switching subjects. Will tell you, court is boring. Court is extremely. I mean, if you think court, if it's like TV, like watching Law and Order, it is not. Court itself actually is very,
Most of us
very
know this by
boring.
being on jury duty.
Unless
I've never got to be on jury duty. Every time they try to get me
haven't
to
either.
go on, they vote me off. I wanted
never
to be
been
on
on either.
jury duty.
I've been in an alternate in like 5 different, and like 2 have been in North Carolina. It's just like this is awful.
Nope. They
One of
go.
them was just like, well, this person, well, we kind of planted evidence was what was learned through it, and it's just like, can you declare a mistrial then? At this point, like, I see the headsets going up, and
you're almost at Borg. But
Nope.
you know what? You got to watch the highlights because they actually had the Amber Heard's attorney object himself. That
was funny.
That was funny.
That was
It was
funny. He
goddamn
asked the
awesome.
question. He asked the question, and right after
Object.
he asked, he said,
Sustained.
well,
Overruled.
she
You
answered.
can't-
Right after the answer, he objected, and it's like,
You
no,
can't-
you can't.
that was
like,
parody.
She was
That
like,
was
but
parody.
you asked that question. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, court itself, I mean, I've tried to be on jury duty, and every time I get in there and they go, how many people are law enforcement and military? And I do like this, they say, okay, well, you're dismissed.
Damn.
You can't say that now.
I'm like, dog on it, man. I just
Can't
can't
say
get
that
on
now.
there. Can't get on there.
That's active duty. Active duty.
No, they that's what they say. Anybody that's been law enforcement
You're retired
or
now.
have been military. And I go, yeah. And they right then they go, the defense will go, okay, y'all are dismissed.
You guys are too salty.
I'm like, dog.
Dude, imagine
I
that.
can't get on jury duty.
So that's another great movie. 12 Angry Men.
Yep.
Have you ever
I like
seen
that
that
movie.
one?
I have.
Straight up,
Flip
man.
it
I'm
to my
giving
head.
you homework. You have 1 week. 12
See,
Angry Men.
He's not gonna like
so
it. He's not gonna like it.
freaking
he's not
good.
Gonna like, he's not gonna like it because this
He
is
is
like
gonna like it.
it's like an old school. It's like black and white film.
Oh yeah, this
It's-
is like what I probably have, but I don't probably remember it.
Oh, such a good.
Because he's
I'll
in
be
false
that-
statement. You okay? You
I'm too
watch that.
politically incorrect to be doing that.
Watch that, and then watch Batman '66.
I don't want to see Batman 66.
Bam, Biff, Bob.
Yeah, I can't do the Bam Biff Bob no more. I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry. We're
the
way
history-
beyond that.
But the history of that is if that TV show had bombed, like comics probably wouldn't be around today.
True. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, everything has a start. Don't get me wrong. Everything has a start. It began, but now
You got some shit on the side of your cup. I saw it. Let me see it.
Yeah, it's I need.
Oh,
to
yeah,
block-
it's a different-
Yeah,
was it a-
I need
you
to
can
block
throw that
it
out.
out.
you can throw
You
that
gotta
out.
blur
It
that
was,
out.
it was a gift
No,
because
no,
I grew up in.
Does it taste
Boston.
bad?
Yeah.
The water.
I'm about,
It's a
I'm
little
about
bit
to
of
mute you. I'm
it
just
has,
going to mute
it has like a little bit of a urine taste. I mean, I don't.
you. I mean, because I'm sitting here and
You guys gave me 20 seconds to get water, so
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything else around here. And you're
Hey, I think we broke a record. This has been 2 hours and 4 minutes
I know.
tonight, guys.
2 hours. 2
Hey,
hours.
we got a lot of people streaming. I appreciate everybody that came on here.
Yes, thank you very much, especially
know-
B Cube. I can't wait to have you kick my ass in like some video game that
I watched the
Assassin's
black and white
Creed.
version of that movie in my debate class 20 years ago. Oh, okay, cool.
That is only a black and white version of that movie. 12 Angry Men. That's it.
We'll have a betting poll on if Z actually watches it.
We'll see.
He's not watching.
Hey, let's put that on the list for next week. Like classic black and white flicks that are still good today.
I like that.
Oh, Mockingbird.
Zorro.
To kill a Mockingbird. Still cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Do we have
That's
outro music?
Yeah.
Of
What's our?
course. This-
I need some funk. I need
Unfortunately,
some
we
funk
had a
in my life.
reset. We had a reset and we lost it, but I can get it back in like a couple seconds if you got a couple seconds. and I'll even hit it where I'll make it a surprise.
I really do need to get a tan too.
I know. Oh my God.
Here you go. I'll make it a surprise. I have no idea what this is going to be.
It's been a long winter. I
Oh yeah. Well, I want to say I thank everybody for joining. Thank you for watching. We might let's do a quick one on May 4th.
May
Do a
4th?
real
Okay.
quick one. Yeah, let's do a real quick one. It just talks solely about Star Wars. Our first time we ever went to see it. Because I remember being in that line. Oh my God, that line went around the block. So yeah, we can give a quick little blip about it, and then after that, sign out. That'd be
Cool. And
good.
I will give another shout out to B Cube since he's jumping on the streamer stuff. He's been doing a little bit longer than we have. So it's him and his wife, and I think it's your brother, right? And his wife, GGB3, is out there playing, and she's doing the new Horizon Zero Dawn game out there.
maybe I could come on as a special guest show, and you can all laugh at me. It'll be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Good collab.
Hey, there's some games you could probably play. There's Hello Kitty Online. You could probably level up your cat.
Farm Story. Yeah, I mean that's
Farmville.
Pepper Pig. Do a
Farmville,
Pepper Pig
whatever it's called.
Yeah, we'll see. But like I said, I thank everybody for joining, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Join. Just go and join us with us.
If you go on YouTube, put some stuff in the chat. I've been trying to learn about this, how shit works, and like the more likes, the more chats. It starts showing up magically. Other people that don't know us.
Oh yeah. But like I said, now the cool thing is we're on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube all at the same time.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
Good job, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on May the 4th.
I'm coming, Kevin Nash.